My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of the 2025 movie Deathstalker. And I've never seen the original movie, and I actually don't know anything about it. I've never seen any of the sequels, and I'm not a big fantasy guy. But I did kind of enjoy this movie. Like, it's definitely flawed, it's not great, but it's still a pretty decent time. So let's begin by talking about the cast. And Daniel Bonnard is really bad. He does deliver on some camp heel, but I just found his performance to be too wooden. Doodad is brought to life by the physicality of Laurie Field and the voice of Patton Oswalt, and they both do a good job here. And Christian Orgaro is awful. She's never convincing, she lacks any charisma, she's just very bad here. So the acting isn't great, but it didn't bother me too much because this movie never takes itself seriously. This is a very silly movie, and it's very campy, and it's just it's dumb, and it knows it's dumb. It's kind of amazing what you can get away with when you're self-aware, and this movie leans into that as much as possible. It definitely delivers on some camp, and it does have some really funny moments. But I do wish there were more funny moments. Like, I laughed, I just wish I laughed more. But what really elevates this movie is the direction by Steven Kosinski, and I want to take a couple minutes to talk about him because I was going to review this movie as a short, but I decided to do a full-length review because I want to talk about this guy. He directed The Void, a movie I didn't like, but it does have cool practical effects. He directed Psycho Goreman, which I really enjoy. Like, it kind of feels like a R-rated kids movie, and it has a real edge to it while being really stupid at the same time. He directed Frankie Freako last year, which was an underrated gem. That movie is so well crafted and it's so funny, and he delivers again here. This guy clearly has a passion for old school filmmaking. He clearly has a passion for B-movies. He clearly has a passion for 80s films, and it shows in every frame of this movie. You can also tell he's a big fan of the Power Rangers between this movie and Psycho Goreman, and he just wears his inspirations on his sleeves, and he is becoming one of my favorite directors. He really is. Like, his style of filmmaking just feels so fresh and new in today's day and age, and I will watch whatever this guy makes. And the practical effects here do look amazing. Like, it's weird, it's creative, it's out there. It's also a very bloody and slimy movie. And without him, this movie would be unwatchable, but his vision just elevates it in every way. My one issue with the direction here is the sets almost always kind of looked like sets. And the way some scenes are framed kind of took me out. Like, there's one scene where the characters are walking, but you can see a big fight in the background between two giants. And I felt like too much of the focus was on the background to the point where I couldn't see the characters. But still, minor issues aside, very well directed. My big issue with this movie, however, is the script. Did he write this movie too? He did. I just kind of felt like the story was pretty dry, and it definitely drags a bit, and the last act kind of loses momentum. I kind of wish it had more energy to it. Yeah, the script is well if this movie falls short, but I still recommend it. Like, it's not for everyone. This is a movie you could nitpick to death, but just as pure ambition and excitement for like a filmmaker, this movie just delivers. I think it manages to be fun enough, campy enough, funny enough, and it delivers on plenty of practical effects. Like, it's definitely a fantasy movie, but it kind of looks like a horror movie at times, and I like that. It allows this movie to stand out in the genre, and yeah, so not a home run by any means, but I'm keeping my eye out for Steve Kosinski, so I'm giving Deathstalker a 6.5 out of 10. Okay, have you seen Deathstalker? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.